Woke up in the morning, look who's riding right next to us. That's one of the princesses. But we're trucking along about 17 knots. And they're over there next to us, probably doing 16 knots. The wind is steadier, but we're still getting some pretty decent seas. Nice though. I mean, we went through that storm, no sweat, no problem. We had some partial sunshine coming through in different spots. So a little bit of blue sky, so maybe we'll have a nice day. I have a feeling our captain likes to get there ahead of the princesses. He's trying to pass them. So there is some visual evidence of the rocking that the boat is going under. It's pretty crazy. Oh my gosh. Check the horizon out the window. And you can see it. There we go, rolls to the starboard. And now she's rolling to the port. You see the horizon in the windows? You can see the change in reference to the handrail or the window. Yeah. Pretty cool. I mean, it's not a rough ride at all, but it is a slow rolling back and forth. Fun. Look at this. A little higher up, you can get a different view on the pool. It's pretty crazy. I haven't seen it go rolling out of there yet, but it's pretty crazy. If you look at the horizon, you can move over there if you want. This is a good place to take a picture. I was waiting to see if you wanted where you wanted to sit.
I think I'm going to go downstairs and get some roasted potatoes and a tea.
Okay.
Because they don't have.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. Now look at the horizon in the far windows and compare them to the handrail over there. You see the shadow of the horizon? And it'll show you just how far this big ship's rolling when it rolls side to side. Check the horizon. Way off over there. It's kind of stabilized now. Here's a picture of me. Here's a video of me taking a video of Denise video in the pool. Let's see if you can see the horizon. There it goes. Compare it to the handrail. And now it goes the other way. Way down below the handrail. Now it goes the other way. You know, the waves are coming in from the side. Haven't really had that effect until sometime in the middle of the night. Woke up to that this morning. It's, I think the waves are coming into, you can see them coming into us from the side, and that's causing it to have that rolling effect. A couple of minutes ago, it was much more exaggerated, But I think they've, for the most part, tried to keep the nose into the waves. But you can kind of weaken that. The waves out there are kind of moving straight at us from the side of the ship, and so that causes it to do a bit of rolling. But it's not bad. Nothing violent. There was no violence, no broken glass, other than the ones that Denise threw at me. She didn't do it. A day at sea, and started the day off with eggs Benedict. That was pretty good. Yeah, I didn't have it, but were they good?
Yes.
Yummy. All right, I came outside. We'll get a better effect of what's going on here. Show you. So if you see the bridge out there protruding out to the port starboard side, right? Check out the bridge. Compare the bridge to the horizon. This is the direction of travel. You see the nose of the ship come up. And now it's dipped down. Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot of up and down. It's pretty stable. Pretty stable. But if we come over here and look out the back, you can see the back. You can compare the horizon to that staircase back there. Of course, you're getting you're getting much more movement in the stern, the aft part of the ship. I'm standing very close to midships. Every now and then it'll get a little bit of a front to back roll. But the seas were coming across into us like this. Still are somewhat. But it's calmed down a little bit. I think some of the side to side rolling has eased up too. Now there's a pretty good front to back roller. Let's go walking around this way and check things out up back here by the stern. They got this walking, what do they call these things, promenade? This is not the promenade deck, but this is deck 11, I believe, and they've got one up here and one down on deck 3. I don't know if they have any more, but you've got some shuffleboards. You got maybe that's 11 or 12. Anyways, they've got, plenty of great observation areas. The weather this morning significantly warmer than yesterday. Of course, we're farther south, but the Ketchikan was, I don't think maybe it got up 50 to 51 degrees, but wind and rain felt very, very chilly. And today we got some breeze blowing, but sunlight. So we've got the breeze is cool, but we're on the panorama deck 10, and there's stairs up to 11. That's the name of this deck, the panorama deck. And so we're heading here towards the aft part of the ship, in the stern. Haven't spent much time back here on this cruise. Again, we've got Not quite. Not quite as much going on here. Catching some sun. Catching some rays. Some of the younger animal life. Oh, there's the princess behind us. They do they're supposed to be doing some sort of polar bear thing this today, I think, somewhere. Sun Pool or somewhere. I don't know where that is. So we are at the stern of the ship. And way up in the distance there is the princess that we passed earlier today. He's trailing back there. He may be catching up to us. I doubt it. But we're clipping along. And it's actually much smoother ride back here than it is midships. It's very smooth, very stable. Very little bit of rock and rolling, but I think the princess has turned her bow into the waves to stabilize a little bit. Like I said, it had us going side to side pretty good for a bit. It's kind of eased up. What kind of views, man. Great views from here. There's nowhere around. That's one of the problems with this view. There's just no way around. Then you got this great staircase that puts you right out over the water. I showed you that on a previous video, but check that out. And you got the glass. You got the glass. You just gotta walk on, and it freaks you out. It will freak you out. Yeah, pretty weird, huh? Alright, let's go on up. Okay, well, we're back up here on 14. 14 Skyview deck. Yeah. Highest deck accessible by passengers. Look at there, all of our radar and communications gear. You stand under that long enough, you get a sunburn. Radiation burn, something. Anyways, so this was the spot to be when we were looking at the glacier. The only thing they were missing, I think, the day of the glacier. They should have a way to fold these screens down, because when you're trying to take a picture of the glacier, these screens interfere with what you're doing. Here's the difference. Behind the screen, and then no filter. the air is just clearer, picture sharper than it is when you're behind these screens. And there's not very many places where very many people can see over them. Anyway, we had a good time. What a great time we're having. Our last day of sailing. Good to get a little sunlight, sunshine on our last day. Up on the bow of the ship. Yeah, heading up that way. We're heading that way. Yep, you guys. It's been fun. It has been a fun time. Let's try an experiment here. Let's put the camera down right here. And let's look at the horizon. And let's feel the ship for a minute. Kind of see the horizon to the handrail right there, right? The white handrail. That's not changing too much. Yeah, there you go. We are we're catching the waves and the wind hitting our starboard side. And I noticed when we were up in the observation deck and up there on the front of the ship that we're kind of listing a little bit to port, and that's having to do with some of the rolling movement, but I think the wind is causing us to have just a little list. And that may be why the ship behind us turned into the wind and is sailing more directly into the wind. We haven't done that yet. I think we're sailing more due south. Sailing more due south, and the winds. We're sailing this way, due south, right? The wind's coming in from over here. So we're going this way, and the wind's kind of pushing us like this. But we're going that way. The ship behind us, you know, they kind of turned and they're going into the wind. They're farther and farther over. I don't know. So we're sailing there. Wind's coming from there. Coming at us. Waves and wind. We're going this way. Because we're going this way and the ship's so tall, right? It's very, very tall. Then it's doing this, but we're still sailing straight. The guys behind us went like this, and they're sailing this way, and the wind's coming in. Because our captain's tougher and our ship is stronger. Yeah, right? I don't know. You guys, I don't know. I don't know the answer. Yeah, but we're having fun out here. Looking around. I love being out here. Yeah, I don't like the rain, right? But man, getting out here and feeling the wind, you can't see because my hair's, not blowing like it used to. But the wind is just blowing. The air is so fresh. The view is spectacular. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. What a great ship. I like this ship. There's probably 1,000 others I like too, but this is the one I'm on. Let's go catch up with the wife. Look at this.
Christian will spend money. Yeah, he'll spend money to put you at home. Yeah, right.
No talking in the library. So that's on deck 2. You get a much more vivid, or what do you call it? Much more accurate view of what is going on.
Sorry.
That's all right. I'm not looking where I'm going. Yeah, so you're right down there on the water, you know, and so you can see the effect of really how fast this ship is moving, and really what the water looks like. So there we are. You know, we're clipping along. But this is on the, what do they call it, leeward side? I don't know. It's on the back, the port side of the ship. The wind's hitting us on the starboard side. So you can see the seas, but they've already gone under the ship, and they're not as exaggerated, I don't think. Let's go back over to the other side and look. What a great, yeah, you can see a good view of this, the seas rolling away from us there. Wow. Cool.
All the dogs. Well, I haven't seen them yet. I don't think so.
Staying on for 7 days or 6 months.
Their boys and another kid. Maybe they go, maybe they're going rain.
Early in the cruise, it was easy to find a seat there. Of course, today is a sea day, but these are great chairs, and we could find a seat without any trouble. But now, all the old farts, yeah, I said it, they're mostly older than me, have figured it out. You can't get a seat anywhere. All right, well, let's drift, probably head back to our room. There we are. All right, we're heading here to 5. That's Vancouver. We'll be flying out of Vancouver, but here we are, coming down this inside passage. That's where we've been in numerical order. This is Glacier Park up here, and those are in order where we went and how we went. We came up this way and went up in here, right, to Juneau, and then we came out over this way through Ketchikan and then down. So we're on our way back. We'll be home sometime tomorrow night, if they let us through customs. Oh no, we don't have anything. We don't have anything. Nothing. You never know where Denise is hiding. Bingo? You think she's over in bingo? You hear the bingo players in the background? I don't know. Hello. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
That might have been our captain. See that? The captain just said hi to me because I'm a very important person on this cruise. I think he was telling the people around him, keep an eye on that one. Pardon me. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna head back to our room. We're down on level 2 because that's where all the shops and stuff is. But we happen to catch an elevator at the perfect opportunity, so we're gonna head up. Look at that Plaza deck. That's deck 2. Should say spend all your money deck. Up we go. Gershwin, Mozart, Schubert. Navigation, that's us.
Deck 8, navigation.
Let's see where she is. I don't know. We'll find out. Hey. Hey. There she is.